Dímelo mi gente, Marcucci here again bringing another video, and this is the video I wanted to bring you yesterday that I was researching a lot, and thank God I didn't do yesterday because I was able to find more information that I think will help out kind of my thesis and where I think XDC is going. So overall, XDC is a layer 1 blockchain. Yes, I know, another one. That is heavily focused on RWA, and that's what I think I want to focus on today is the RWA aspect. Like if you see here right now, they're 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, they're number 8 in RWA in general. So market cap is 626 million. Oh, before we start off, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I appreciate the support as always. It really helps out the channel and it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Stay tuned because I have a really cool website that I want to show you, but that'll be more towards the end. Okay, so stay tuned. Anyways, market cap is 626 million. Volume is 18 million. It's down 7% from yesterday. Fully diluted valuation is 1.59 billion. So really important to take a look out for that. Total supply 37 billion XDC, and second supply 14 billion. So we can see here it's actually down. So let's see, it started at around 0.05, is 0.04 now, so not down that much. Had a huge run, but it's still down 16% year to date. All time though, you know, it's up 1,347%, which is great. Start at 0.003. It went all the way up to almost 17 cents. So they, you know, if you would have bought back then, you would have done a great trade. You know, it's up 26,592% all time, which is from the all-time low, which is amazing. From the all-time high though, which was 3 years ago, and a majority of the coins that we've seen is like that, it's down 78%. So not what we like to see. Anyways, I found this video that I think will be really helpful, so let's take a look at it. It explains everything. So
what is XinFin? XinFin stands for Exchange Infinite. It is the next generation of the global computer network, connecting communities and enterprises around the globe using blockchain technology. The network is powered by its native fuel, called XinFin Digital Contracts, or XDCs. XinFin is a first-of-its-kind hybrid blockchain network. It combines the power and transparency of public blockchains with the security and speed of private networks. A permissioned consensus mechanism replaces the wasteful, energy-intensive mining, making XDC essentially mining-free. So how does hybrid work? The network has a public state that is shared by all members. Additionally, enterprises can host private subnetworks. So with Enterprise A and B, each will have the public state plus their own unique private state. The public state can be used to share basic data securely and transparently across the XDC network. The private state can be used to protect sensitive or financial data from the outside world. The XDC protocol can work as a messaging and confirmation layer for domestic or cross-border approved payments. Or the XDC token can be used as a payment and settlement layer, supported by approved financial institutions. With secure and audited smart contracts and IoT integration, the XDC protocol facilitates real-world contracts and transactions. Come, join the XDC community.
So that's really important. Financial institutions, and you know, they're really focused on like regulation and financial institutions and real world assets or tokens or whatever you want to call it. And they were talking about it 6 years ago. So kudos to them. Yeah, they definitely see the future. So with that being said, I want to say that their total value locked has increased a lot, and that's always what we want and like to see, right? It started like 1.12 million, and right now it's at 12 million. So amazing. Anyways, and this is kind of where, you know, they have a lot of different metrics that we like to see in this channel that they do align. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like, you know. So they say they do. Let's check their Twitter. So layer 1 blockchain since 2019, and they can do 2,000 transactions per second, and this is really important. Right now, on average, it looks like they do 9 transactions per second. So everyone wants to see, oh, they do 1,000 transactions per second, you know, 5,000, whatever transactions per second. Yes, they can do that technically, but they're only doing 9 transactions per second, which is not that much. The transactions, they actually, you know, they have 734,000 transactions, which is pretty great, but there's no fees. So, you know, how profitable they are, I do not know, if we're being honest, but I couldn't find it. And they only have 44 dApps since 2019. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for RWA, which is good, but there's some other dApps that's just like, you know. They have Travala. I do like Travala. This one is a great one, but they have like this one, like Ledger Mail. No one's probably using that. Web3 domains, no one's probably using that. This one is like their scan is like, okay. So they actually have, you know, for it being a long-lasting blockchain, we always like to see this number up. And I couldn't find how many developers they have, but the last time that they have like a developer, you know, report, I guess, was 2023, and they had 1 developer. So how are they developing? I don't know. That number is probably private, so they probably do have some developers in, you know, here and there. But, and you can see here, like if you compare it to like Ethereum, Bitcoin, or XRP, you know, yeah, but those are just not good. I think, you know, they shouldn't be comparing to them. They should be comparing to other blockchains, in my opinion. But anyways, I found this. This is the website that we wanted to talk about. It's called RWA.xyz. So, you know, if you're into RWA, go on this website. It's really amazing. You just sign up and it's completely free. But the metrics, you know, and they have $4 million in US Treasury debt. So that's good. RWA holders, it's increasing. Don't get me wrong, it's increasing, but they only have 362 as of now. So they have in 361 in commodities and 1 in US Treasury debt. Numbers increasing though, what we want to see. And active addresses, they don't have that many active addresses, right? 73 in stable coins, 18 in commodities, like it's okay. And then volume, again, okay, right? So if we take a look here at networks, you know, they are almost at the bottom in like every single metric we see. So like literally, like they have 0.1% of the RWA market share, which if you take at it like, hey, they only have 0.1% now, they can have 1% later. That's completely true and valid. They could have 2%, 3%, who knows? Like they could be here by Arbitrum or Avalanche or Solana, right? But who's not to say that it can't remain like this, right? So I do think the price is gonna go up just because people are gonna see like, oh, RWA, XDC, you know, let's buy it, see what happens. So I do think the number is gonna go up. Don't get me wrong. And it tends to like pump a little bit. Like it went to like 0.08, and then it was like 1 cent, 17 cents. So I don't like if you're putting money in RWA, I would rather put them somewhere else. But with that being said, they've been around for a long time. They have a good track record. Looks like they have a good team too. So, and they also have like a lot of followers, like 107,000 followers, which, you know, what we want to see. So I think the number's going up, but I do think other, blockchains are just better overall. So probably going to like $1 billion in market cap, 2 billion, but I don't know. It's just not that exciting for me. Anyways, intrigued your thoughts, please let me know what you think about the video. And as always, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.